Okay, in this one we're going to try to figure out why we can't get online. All right, so Microsoft has a page for this. Um, at the top they say join the celebration, get Windows 10 anniversary update today. That sounds great. I'm going to put the URL in the description of the video. Okay, so some of the things you want to work through, scroll down the page a little bit. Using the network troubleshooter, you can certainly try that. Some basic things you want to do if you're having trouble connecting to your Wi-Fi access point, is just physically get next to the router if possible. So find out where your Wi-Fi access point is. If you have a laptop or whatever, go down next to it and see if you can get close to it, or if you have a network cable, you can plug it into your laptop or to your computer, kind of eliminate any connectivity issues by plugging the Ethernet cable into your laptop and then into the back of your router. That's an easy way to just start to see if you can even get connectivity to the internet. If you've been able to do that, then you can go on to these next steps here, which is first making sure Wi-Fi is on. Let's follow these instructions here. So we go over here, we go to the start button, and we hit the little gear setting here, and you're going to go to network and internet and click on it, and you can see here that you are connected to the internet. I'm sure if you're watching this video, yours says something a little different. What you can do, let's go back over to the page and click to say show available networks. A list of them should pop up over here to the right side in the window pop-up. A quick thing they tell you to do over here is make sure airplane mode is not on. If it's on, it turns your Wi-Fi off. So just double check. If that's blue, just click on it again and you'll see it say off, and you'll see that I'm connecting. See some probably government agency here trying to connect to my internet. It's a different issue. Not scroll down, and if you're still having problems, they always say to reset your Wi-Fi router. You can certainly do that as long as it's not going to interrupt anybody else. Another thing that I do is I take one of the kids' phones. If they still have connectivity, then I just know it's Windows 10, which is most of the time that is the problem. So another suggestion they say to check is to go back over to your start. You can go to the little gear settings, and you can click on the, I'll go all the way back so you can see how to get back in it. Go to network and internet, and you can see if there is a cellular connection, if it appears in the list. Okay, let me see. If you don't see your Wi-Fi network name at home, make sure your router is set to broadcast the network name. What you can do is connect your PC to the router using an Ethernet cable. That's what I was talking about earlier. Open up your web browser and type the IP address for your wireless router. For example, like mine is set to this 192.168.1.1, and you enter the you'll enter the logon and the password. So let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. So what you do is just open up another tab, 192.168.1.1, and you see I have a TP link router. Just type in admin, and I can't remember my password. The password's too long. And then you log in. Now here's where you want to check to see, are you connected to the internet. You see I have an inordinate amount of clients. I have 16 clients, none of them wired. Make sure you have connectivity to the internet here. If you don't, then you need to address the issue with your router, which could be the cable modem that's connected to the router. That might be the issue, or this, you may just want to go in, like mine's a TP-Link Archer C9, and you can go to advanced and just simply reboot the router. So go over to System Tools, click Reboot. It's going to scream at you, do you really want to do this? Sure, let's reboot. And I'm not going to do that because everybody's playing Overwatch and it would there'd be a lot of screaming and yelling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of this, and let's go back and try to finish our page here. If you are in your router, you want to sign in with your username and password like we just did, and enable SSID broadcast and wireless SSID broadcast or something similar is turned on. So let's go back and try that. So let's go back. Again, you'll need to know your router's IP address, and most of the time this is the standard one, 192.168.1.1. Type in not adnub. Let's try admin. And let's go to wireless, and you can see that we are transmitting. Make sure your wireless settings are set to on, like the 2.4 gigahertz. You might just have that, but if you've got a newer router, you'll have a 5 gigahertz transmitting channel. You want to make sure that's on. Let's go over to advanced, and let's look at our network. And what you can do is look at these settings, make sure that everything is set up. It should be 11 BGN mixed. Same for your 5 gigahertz. And let me see. Let's go to network and let's see what's in here. And everything looks good here. See over the LAN, everything's transmitting here. The dog's fine. And let's go to our wireless settings. Here we go. Okay, so we finally made it. So make sure your wireless settings enable SSID broadcast. Make sure that's checked and click saved. We can go over to the 5 gigahertz. Let's check that and take a look at that. Make sure it's enabled, and you can click on that right there and then click save. If that's already set, then you just kind of got to backtrack out and get as close as you can to your router and try to find what the issue is. I have another video that talks about resetting your IP config and a few other things. You can check that out. It's called Windows 10 No Internet, and it's if you're getting a bad IP address bound to your wireless card, and how to reset and clean all that up. So I hope this helped a little bit. I'm going to put the URL at the top of the description of why I can't get online, and have a good day. Hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.